Hello and welcome back to Panther Sports Zone. I'm Christian Day.
And I'm Sierra Battle.
How you feeling today, Cierra?
I'm nervous. This is my first time doing this.
First time? You got nothing to be nervous about?
I don't know. When I think about sports, I think about Wii Sports, and that's as far as it goes, low key.
Okay, Wii Sports is a good reference, but
hmm
like I said, sports is easy. You got nothing to worry about, and I know you've been to some games.
I've been to a couple of basketball games, football games, but I haven't been to a couple of like baseball and softball games.
Well,
I'm
no,
really excited for
we
those.
definitely gonna have to change that. And
Yeah.
you reminded me of basketball. It wasn't the season I expected, but
Oh,
I would say there was a lot of good in that season as well.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
good games.
We had a couple of good plays.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, some great players as well.
Yeah.
Some, I believe, got snubbed in a couple awards.
hmm
Should have won something, but that's something for something else.
Yeah, definitely in the next season, we'll definitely do a lot better.
Almost definitely.
hmm
But moving on to today's show, the baseball team competes in the Texas Southern here at Texas Field. The squad wants to continue their conference win streak as they already off to a 3-0 start here in conference play. This game marks the first of a 3-game series versus Texas Southern here at home. Tomorrow's game will begin at 2 p.m. with Sunday's first pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. Today's game began here at 3:30 right here at home. If you have some extra time this weekend, make sure you come out and support the Panthers as they battle our rival here at home. So I know you already said you ain't been in no baseball games. Now you know that has to change now, right?
Definitely. I'm starting to get my schoolwork back together and like starting to have a better schedule, more free time so I can get up and see our boys play baseball because I hear we're doing good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I've been to a couple. I didn't go to a good amount of them last year, so I made it a mark to start coming to more this year. And the first one I went to, it was against Texas Southern at Minute Maid Field, and that comeback.
Oh, I really want to go to that one. I got caught up.
Yeah, that was the game. I told my friends, I was like, our team's good. We're going to some games. I told them that straight to their face. I don't care if y'all busy. We're going to some games. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to like the upcoming games as well. Since I have more free time, since I'm getting my work done, and I definitely encourage others to do as well.
Absolutely. I know y'all got some free time as well. Let's be real. You're not doing work all the time.
Yeah, definitely support our boys.
And our girls, of course.
Of course. Speaking of baseball, let's talk about softball. The ladies Panthers game today versus the Southern Jaguars was rescheduled due to inclement weather. The squad was supposed to be in action today to continue the conference play, but the weather did not permit the teams to take in field. The game was rescheduled to tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Southern softball field. The game marks the first of 3-game series versus the Jaguars. On Sunday, the ladies Panthers will face off against the Jaguars twice, with Sunday's first pitch scheduled for 10 a.m. The second game will begin at 12:30 p.m. The ladies Panthers started their season strong, winning their first 5. Conference games to continue up with 5-0 SWAC record. The ladies Panthers caught 3 dubs here at home last week versus the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Excitingly winning each game. Our own Janarius Howes was able to attend the games. Here's Janarius for more of the ladies Panthers' exciting start.
Everyone, this is Janarius House reporting for KPVU-TV. Tuesday morning, the Lady Panthers of Prairie View took on the Lady Braves of Alcorn in the last game of the 3-game series, which they completed the sweep 3-0 as they took the win 22-6. Here's Coach Bland's thought on the team's performance.
Oh, that was a great win. Great win. Girls came out and did what we were supposed to do, finish the job from winning the first 2 games yesterday for us to get the sweep today. So.
Despite starting the game down 0-2 in the top of the first, the Lady Panthers were able to score 14 straight when they got at bat. Coach Bland explained how that was able to happen.
Man, they walked a few people, but we had some big hits. Hannah came up, hit a home run. Aaron got a 2-run double with bases loaded, so we did pretty well as far as scoring the runs.
Not only they were able to score off of big hits, but they were also able to get base and score runs from walks. Here's the strategy the Lady Panthers used to make that happen.
Just patience. If the kid's not throwing strike, then we have to be patient as far as, what we swinging at. And then once they do throw the strikes, then that's when we came up with the big hits.
Report from KPVU-TV, this is Janari's house.
Well, continuing today's show, we're going to transition to our men and women's track and field teams. The 90th annual PV Relays began here today at PVAMU Track and Field Complex. The relays will take place all day today and all day tomorrow, Saturday, March 23rd, as we inch closer to the 2024 SWAC Outdoor Championship in May. The Panthers are looking to finish their outdoor season strong. If you have some free time this weekend, make sure you check out the Panthers men and women's track team in action. We're going to take a short break. We will discuss our men and golf team when we return. Stay tuned after the break.
The courses in the program were definitely something that I was not prepared for. I learned about programming, I learned about creative direction, I learned about research, I learned about marketing, and a few of those things I do touch on from my day-to-day classes, but to just have the behind-the-scenes knowledge was different for me, and I learned more than I could definitely have known just on my own. So we did get to speak to Kim Lemon from the research department. He spoke to us about what it took to have diversity in the show and also be able to reach a large audience. And The Shy is a show that is focused on predominantly Black people. And so with Mr. Kim Lemon's department, he was really adamant on making sure that everyone was represented. This program will help me with my career goals by definitely giving me a step up and showing on my resume that I was a participant. It will also help me be able to have connections. Now I have my own mentor. We have started communicating, and I will make sure that I foster these relationships so that as I move more into the industry, that I can feel confident and I can feel set up and ready for those spaces.
While applying for it, I was very nervous and excited at the same time, but to learn that I was even considered to be a part of the program, I was super grateful and happy. So we learned over 5 courses, and the one that I really thought that I knew most about, I really didn't, and it was the marketing aspect along with the programming aspect. So I learned how the ins and outs go with programming and marketing, along with creative marketing as well. This program allowed me to be more confident in my craft. It has also allowed me to be more transparent when it comes to different industries, especially in the entertainment industry. So I know that it will help me excel in my media and marketing. I think being a culture creator, it's a person that is very authentically themselves, and they're not afraid to be themselves. We have a really good department that sets us up to even be in spaces like that. So I knew that we were capable to be in that room, and I think we did a really good job. I would like to say thank you to Showtime and the Culture Creators Program, and also thank you, Professor Clomax, for presenting this opportunity for us.
Welcome back to the Panther Sports Zone. Our men's golf team has a busy week ahead of them as they get closer to the SWAC tournament. The squad will be making their trip to sunny California to complete the USC Trojan Invitational at the Rolling Hills Golf Course in Palo Alto. The team begins competition as their tournament spans across the entire day. Immediately following the Trojan Invitational, our Panthers will be making the short bus ride to La Jolla, California to compete in the USCD Golf Invitational The USCD tournament begins this Sunday, March 23rd, and ends next Tuesday, March 26th. We want to wish both our teams good luck and safe travels as they represent our school.
That'll be all for today's episode of Panther Sports Zone. Before we close out, we want to wish a special good luck to our bowling team who will be participating in the 2024 SWAC Bowling Tournament today. The Lady Panthers earned the right to participate after earning the 5th seed in the conference. Good luck, ladies. To end today's show, check out this very special episode of Spotlight Athlete with Janarius Howes as he sits down with bowling's Jada Gordon. Again, I'm Christian Day.
And I'm Cierra Battle.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight Athlete. I'm Janarius Howes, and I'm here with...
My name is Jada Gordon. I'm a sophomore, and I'm from Germantown, Maryland.
Okay, wrapping up this past tournament, how would you grade the team?
Probably a C. We did okay in the first roundup, but this roundup, it kind of went downhill. We finished 5th, which isn't bad, but it's like enough to make championships, so it'll be good.
I want to know more about you. How and where did your bowling career all start?
So my family, traditionally, they do bowling. That's their sport. So when I was about 5, I picked up my first bowling ball, and from there, I just kept going. I saw other women doing competitive bowling, and I was like, ooh, like that's something that I would want to do. And I just kept doing it ever since and continue to get better each and every day.
Was there any challenges you had to face going as time passed?
When I was about in 10th, 11th grade, I suffered a bruised rotator cuff, and that kind of took me out for a long time. It was very hard for me mentally, but sometimes you have to go through hard times to get better.
And was there any time in your career that you felt like giving up bowling?
Definitely. The most recent one was definitely Florida last year. The tournament was just bad and whole. It was a very mental struggle for me to get through that tournament. I finished very low, and it made me feel like, this is something maybe I shouldn't be doing. Maybe I shouldn't be a student athlete. Maybe I should just be a student and just do bowling on the side. So yeah, that was a very tough time for me.
At what part of your career you felt like you was at your peak, like you felt like I'm good at this?
I would say last year during SWAC, I finished in the top 10. I finished 8th last year, and I also had Freshman of the Year. And that made me realize that even though I did go through hard times like Florida, that I can still persevere and that I can still come up on top or in the top 10.
I seen you won first team all SWAC. How does it feel to be honored that?
It feels very great. It just shows that my hard work pays off, and that a goal of mine was to be first in this tournament, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But, 3rd is good, and it still proves that I am a really good bowler and that I am good at what I do.
From last year when you first got here to now, how was your time on the bowling team at PV, and have you learned anything?
It's been great, and I have learned a lot being here, like to stay focused on your goals and to know that everyone here they're here to help you. They're here to help you get through anything. And I feel like being on this team has really helped me get better at my sport as well.
Do you have any advice for any future college athletes?
I would say to definitely look into time management, because I feel like if you don't have time management as a college athlete, it gets really, really tough. And like for me, our spring semester, we're literally gone like back to back to back. And if you can't manage your assignments and stuff, you will definitely fall behind.
Well, Jada, thank you for your time. And that is all from Spotlight Athlete. Have a good day.